Hey, how's it going, everybody? Charlie Wilson here, aka Sinister Charlie. Welcome back. I'm very tired. I don't know how many videos I'm going to do today, but we're going to do some. Hey, so it's a fat electrician, and he's talking about General MacArthur. I don't know much about General MacArthur, but I know fat electrician doesn't like him. Some anime stuff next. Anyway, yeah, let's get into it. What's going on? Looks like I'm sitting here talking to him. What's going on, dude?
MacArthur is the most overrated general in the history of America by a factor that's not even quantifiable. It's ridiculous how much I don't like this guy and how bad of a general he actually was. So General MacArthur is in the Philippines when the Japanese initiate World War II on America, right?
Oh,
Yes.
right.
And General MacArthur gets an order to abandon the Philippines. So PT boat operatives, I don't know how much you know about PT boats, literally like wooden fucking speedboats come in and
I know about them somewhat. I know Swick uses them, and I know the John Kerry. I remember that was going on. Anyway,
pick him up in the middle of the night and fucking whisk him away to safety while he abandons all of his men to die and face a baton death march alone.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I don't know how much you know about, like, you know.
Oh, the baton death.
People like,
I
you
do.
know,
I
like
saw
being
the,
in theater and
I
then
saw
your
the fat
leader just
electrician
like,
video.
peace, bye.
I know
Fucking
that.
figure it out.
My
Like,
lieutenant colonel quit.
Yeah.
Go on.
so like not very encouraging. So he just like abandons his men, and the counter argument to that is like, well, he was ordered by the president to abandon his men. Now, personally, I'm against that. I'm like a big, you know, like captain goes down
Yeah.
with the ship kind of guy. Like,
Same.
I don't know this for sure, but I like to think I would ignore that order. I feel like a lot of other historic people that I look up to would have also ignored that fucking order, but he didn't. I'm not the arbiter of reality. I don't get to choose morality. Maybe he values following orders over doing the right thing.
Maybe.
And maybe that is
some
the right
people
thing.
are
I
like
don't
that.
know. But then you fast forward to the Korean War, and he gets orders to fucking stand by. Like, so if you don't know much about the Korean War, like the North Koreans
It was a
attack
rough
the
one.
South Koreans, almost take over the entire peninsula. The Americans show up, beat the North Koreans back, secure South Korea. At which point MacArthur is ordered to fucking, okay, chill. I'm gonna negotiate a peace treaty between North and South Korea. That's what the president told
that's not
MacArthur to
gonna
do.
happen.
MacArthur is just like, nope, fuck it. I'm going to order all of the American forces to advance forward into North Korea, try to take over the entire peninsula, get within 40 miles of China's border, which China is backing the North Koreans because
No
they're
way.
all communist. And then China attacks, understandably so. Like, imagine if Brazil decided to try to take over all of South America, and then they stormed up Mexico and got with
I don't know. That might happen soon. Who knows? The way things are looking in the world, I wouldn't be surprised. Play.
than 40 miles of Texas. Like, America would understandably respond, right?
Yeah.
Seems reasonable, utterly fucking predictable, some would say. And they attack. It ends up getting a bunch of Marines surrounded by communist forces, gets a bunch of fucking people killed, and then he literally just ignored orders because he thought he was going to be the guy that like made the decision to fucking defeat communism out of nowhere, and it backfires because fucking obviously, and then he never takes any heat for it, right? So then it kind of just sets a tone of like, okay, well, he's willing to follow orders when it saves his own ass, but he's also willing to disobey orders when he thinks it's going to get him glory and honor, and it backfires
Yeah.
the entire time. And I don't like MacArthur. And neither do
Word up.
most World War II veterans, and neither does fucking anybody else that kind of like reads anything about the guy. And yeah, there
He
you go.
accepted a really cool sword, though.
On the other hand, people really liked Eisenhower, so there's that. Not sure about Patton. Patton is kind of iffy. It's up in the air whether anybody really liked him or not.
Cut to a compilation of him smoking his corncob pipe on
Yeah.
camera because he refused to do anything without a camera present. Well, people fucking died.
He absolutely
Probably
wanted to
did,
do
yeah.
Korea, yeah.
Wouldn't
That dude-
surprise me.
Which I know a lot of. It's like the stereotypical boomer thing. It's like, we should have just let MacArthur nuke Korea, goddammit. Which,
No,
you know,
'cause
controversial.
I talked to my grandparents, or my
Who are
grandpa
you?
was in Korea.
Pause.
Fucking
What happened?
Featuring who's the other guy? I don't know that guy. Somebody will tell me in the comments.
Your glasses.
Why am I
sure.
wearing my...
Cool glasses.
Relax.
BCGs.
We can watch Unsub, then you can leave.
Yes, Jeffrey Dahmer. I wasn't going to mention any...
I was gonna say your BCGs, but that's a good look, dog. I like it.
gun tubers. You know, there are 3 of them off the top of my head that I can name right now who have the exact same pair of glasses. Love them. Love one of them.
Micah Bayfield?
No. Well, he's one of them, but... no, my grandpa who was in Korea fucking hates MacArthur.
Most World War II veterans
That's
and
pretty
Korean
crazy.
veterans
I didn't
hate
know
MacArthur.
that.
Yeah,
before,
well, and I was talking to my grandparents.
I didn't know there was all this hate for MacArthur until Fat Electrician talked about it in one of his videos. It's interesting.
Yeah, so my grandpa who was in Korea and his wife, my grandma, and like at the time,
Scandalous.
yeah, your grandparents were married. Good God,
That's ridiculous.
Go on.
Don't you ever say that word about grandma ever again, buddy. But have you seen my glasses? Eli will be in my freezer soon enough.
Well, you know, Dahmer
videos
only
later.
killed and ate gay men.
What?
Like I said. But no, he was hated at the time. They like called him crazy and shit, and he wanted to fucking nuke North Korea, and they were like, hey, maybe no. But you were saying the boomers wanted to nuke Korea?
Well, it's kind of the stereo in modern day. It's kind of a boomerism of we should have let MacArthur fucking That's
Like we just need to turn the Middle
Yeah,
East to
glass.
glass.
yeah, that sort of thing is what I was getting.
It's
at,
like MacArthur has all the negative qualities of Patton and none of the upsides, in my opinion.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
He has like
I
all the
agree.
character flaws and none of the benefits.
When you watch the motion graphic
I've seen
display
that.
of, oh, we're good, push, and then you watch China enter. China, player 3 enters the battle.
Well, that's the other thing is,
and
like-
then you just see Swarm.
they were the America of their side as far as that goes.
Oh,
But I mean,
100%.
that's my point. It's like he was ordered to stand down, violated orders. And like, to me, that's the entire reason why I don't like him. Like, he's willing to follow orders to abandon his men in the Philippines. And maybe that's his moral, ethical code. Like, he just follows orders, period. And like, if that's it, like, I don't know if I like it, but like, I can kind of respect it if he's just a dude that like,
If he's consistent.
I follow orders, period.
No.
And like, if he's super ultra consistent with it, I can maybe kind of respect it. But then Korean War happens and he's like,
It wasn't good
fuck
enough
it.
for Nuremberg.
I'm violating orders to get glory. And it's like, okay, so you're not just a dude that follows orders. You're literally just a dude that picks whatever the fuck he wants to do that
Yeah,
benefits
you,
him the most, putting other people.
Yeah, you don't want that as a leader, man. That doesn't instill confidence. It's not good.
At risk the entire time, and that's exactly what it is. And it's like, what did you think was going to happen when you knew that China was backing North Korea, and you were like, I'm going to take over the entire fucking Korean peninsula and put my soldiers directly on China's border and expect them to do nothing? Like, the most predictable shit on the planet. Like, if I tell Eli, hey, I hate you and I'm going to murder you and your family. Also,
See.
I'm going to show up to your front doorstep with guns and
Yo
50 other
comprendo.
people and expect you to do nothing. And then Eli retaliates, and I'm like, this is completely unpredictable. I have no idea why this would fucking
How did it happen?
I feel shocked right now.
I'm so
actually.
I agree with that, but I would say that even if he was, he was so rigid in his obeying orders, I disagree with that because all of American military history has been made by men who were told to do one thing and said, fuck that, I have principles, I'm going to do this other thing.
I completely agree. I'm just trying to be like ultra charitable.
advocate,
I'm
yeah.
trying to be like ultra charitable, and he still fucks it up with me being as charitable as humanly.
I think we know what he's going to say there. Yeah, good one from Fat Electrician. I want to be over here now. Yeah, so there you go. I didn't know that there was so much hate for MacArthur. I always saw him with the corncob pipe. That's about it. So he's kind of a dick. Anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe down below. Makes me feel real good inside and helps out the channel. And if you have any recommendations for any videos that you want me to do, put it in the comments and I will get to it eventually. So thank you very much for watching, and bye.